So in Connie 353, it's an electrical systems for buildings class, and construction engineers need to understand a little bit about all systems that are in buildings. They are connecting circuit breakers and loads at different voltages and different phases. So they've gone through the theory and what all components they would need and what wires they need for what, kind of on paper, and now they're actually getting to hands-on connect it, and hopefully that helps make that mental connection. This is why we need a neutral here and don't need a neutral there, or things like that. When we come into our outlet, we have our ground wire that's going to come in to our junction box. We have the little ground that's screwed to the junction box, and then we have our ground that's going, well, on the next one we'll have a ground going out. This one we won't have the ground going out because we're just stopping at this one receptacle. Every building project is going to have electrical systems. So in the course, they're learning about these systems, and the hands-on labs help. For one thing, construction engineering students love hands-on projects. They're kind of hands-on people. That's part of why they're going into construction, and so it just kind of lends itself to that.
Well, we're only doing a single receptacle, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so it says neutral ground. Unless this is just telling us, it kind of looks like that.
But the main underlying objective or whatever is to have a better understanding of the different voltages and how they work, and when you need what wires are to be connected to which phases and that type of thing. And we draw things, especially connecting for different voltages and things. We draw it 3 or 4 different ways, maybe even more than that, hoping that this way may make sense for these students and a different way makes sense for a different group of students. But then the hands-on component of actually being able to make the connections physically and then seeing it powered up and whatever will hopefully then kind of tie it all together.
Let's turn this on now.
Get in there.